me to tell the old bird story.
Yes, the bird exam story.
Okay. Now this was true.
Okay.
And I know there are some in this room who think it isn't. But there was a professor of chemistry here at West Virginia University whose last name was Hall, and I cannot think of his first name. And he did know his subject, but the subject he really loved was ornithology, the study of birds. And every now and then, the chemistry department could think of no good reason why a chemist shouldn't teach a course on ornithology. And to keep him happy and also to offer many things, Dr. Hall would offer his ornithology course. And there were students who took it. And sometimes students got in there not knowing what was expected of them. He would talk about every bird known to West Virginia man. He would go through all of them, and he had stuffed versions of all these birds, or at least of most of them, so I understand. And there was a test, and on this particular day, his test consisted of covering the birds with paper bags and walking around showing each student the foot or feet of the birds. And you were to look at those feet and you were to say to yourself, that's a great bustard or whatever it was, and write that down and then say something about how that bird contributes to the local ecology. And when he proposed this, in fact, it wasn't a proposal, when he demanded this, one young man stood up in the class and said, "Are you kidding me?" Actually, what he said was, "Are you shitting me?"
Yeah.
That's all right. He said, "Are you shitting me? I've been sitting here all semester, and now you're going to give an exam, and no matter what I have looked at and thought about and memorized is of no use whatsoever. I only have to know the feet. This is the most absurd thing I ever heard in my life." And Professor Hall said, "Well, no, that is my exam. You put the numbers down the side of the page, 1 to 26. I've got 26 samples here, and you look at the feet of them and you write the name of the bird next to your number." "I understand what you want me to do," the guy says, "but this is just stupid. It doesn't show you whether I know anything about birds." "Young man, I'm afraid you have to do what I have asked you to do." And at that, the guy says, "Well, I'm not going to. I'm out of here." "Young man, what's your name?" "You're so smart. You tell me." And that's the story of Dr. Hall and his birds.
And when was Dr. Hall at WVU?
Who knows? He was here within Martha's time, and Martha came after World War II. She was a Marine. She was a lady Marine,
Oh, okay.
And she was tough, and she wouldn't have lied,
Okay.
probably.